Hello and welcome to Motivational Moments with Donna. I'm your host, Donna Hilfiger. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today I want to answer a question that I have so many people write in and say, what do you mean our thoughts create? Well, your thoughts create your reality. And what do I mean by that? I have talked about this a lot, but I want to try to break it down a little bit so that you can really get it on a good conscious level. When we're thinking a thought, good, bad, or indifferent, and we're thinking that thought for a good 17 seconds even, our brain is going looking for like-minded feelings and like-minded situations and circumstances that have happened in our past that are stored down here in our subconscious mind. And if that's not a good thought, if we're so angry, what is our brain doing? It's going, and it's searching for how many other times we've been angry about the same thing and had that same feeling. And what's that doing? It's wreaking havoc in our body. So what kind of decisions are we going to make coming from the state of anger or rage or not being happy? They're not going to be good, healthy decisions. And the decisions you're making in any given moment, that's what's going to attract what's happening in the situations and circumstances and the people that are showing up in your life. Have you ever been driving down the road, you're so mad, and then every slowpoke on the road is cutting you off or getting in front of you, or there's so much traffic, and the angrier you get, the worse it gets? Or have you ever had such a great day that you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm floating on a cloud. Life is good. All these amazing things, wonderful things are happening to me. And it's like magic. You can do no wrong. You're floating around and waving your magic wand, and awesome things are showing up in your life. That's because that's the energy you're putting out there. You don't have those people cutting you off. You don't have those people flipping you off. You don't have any of that when you're driving down the road. Our thoughts create a feeling in our body, and however we're feeling in any given moment determines what we're going to decide to do and the action steps that we're going to take. And if we're thinking good thoughts and we're not feeling good enough, we're not going to be taking action. Therefore, you can sit around and think, oh my God, I'm going to win the lottery. I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. And all these, wonderful thoughts are flowing through you. It'll show up eventually, but not at lightning speed as if you get out there and you take action on it. So today, just play with that a little bit. I want you to get a really good takeaway from this segment, because this is how it works. I work with people all over the world, and they're no different than you. And I say this all the time because repetition is what creates believability, and that's what creates change in our life. So today, take note of, what are you thinking about? How is that making you feel? You have the ability to change it. And a lot of people go, oh, but you don't understand. They make me feel this way. And that. I'm here to tell you, nobody has the power to make you feel any way that you don't want to feel unless you allow them to. And I know that sounds a little harsh, but I'm talking to you just like I do my clients. My clients pay me for results. They don't pay me to sit there and go, oh, it's okay. It'll be okay, honey. Let's just calm down. It's like, no, stop it. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I mean, my own kids will call me out and go, Mom, what are you manifesting? You've taught us better than this. But it's like, we're human beings. We get caught up in our lives and in our thoughts. I mean, I coach people all over the world, and I get results every single time because I've been doing this for so long, and I get to the core of it. But when it comes to me being in my stuff, sometimes I can't see the forest for the trees, and I have to go to people who I need coaching from. If we could do this by ourselves, we would have already done it a long time ago. I say that all the time, but it's true. It's like we try, but it's like we're taking ourselves with us with all of our baggage and all of our problems. So just start really simple today and pay attention to, what am I thinking? How's that making me feel? And when I say nobody has the ability to upset us unless we allow it, they don't. We're handing them our power. We're handing over our power every time we get angry about something. But start to check yourself and say, okay, this triggered me because of what? And go back and do some homework. Who made me feel like this? Go to the earliest time that you could think of in your life and work with somebody and try to clean that up, because that's what the trigger is. It's a knee-jerk reaction with a lot of people. But we're not even aware of that. It's been happening in so many people's lives for so long that they're not even aware or conscious that this is really what's going on in their life. So from now on, if somebody triggers you, go, hot dog, touchdown. This is awesome. What am I learning from this? How am I going to heal this? Because I want to heal this at the core of it. Once we start doing that and getting conscious about what we're feeling and why we're feeling it and what thoughts that we're thinking that's causing it, that's going to be a game changer in your life. So I hope you get a good takeaway from this today, because this will be a game changer if you work with someone and really get to the core of what's really going on and what's stopping you and what's been holding you back. Thanks for joining me. Continue to write me, Donna at DonnaHilfiger.com.